Imagine a treasure map in your hands, leading you step by step toward your desired life. Imagine every turn, every path, and every destination crafted with precision and layered with a pearl of timeless wisdom that remains unmatched to date. Welcome to Think and Grow Rich, a masterpiece by Napoleon Hill, the universally recognized guide to personal achievement and wealth. This landmark work, born out of Hill's years of research on the strategies that made the wealthiest people of his time successful, isn't just about financial richness. It offers the secrets to enriching one's life to those daring enough. Chapter 1. Thoughts are Things. In this inaugural chapter of Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill unfolds a foundational principle: our thoughts hold immense power. Hill establishes that thoughts, primarily when fueled with desire, can manifest into their physical equivalent. He elaborates on how ideas and thoughts can transcend into tangible success and riches when given definitive shape and purpose. This sets the stage for the entire book's premise. Your mind, with its capacity to imagine and think, is the master key to unlocking the doors of opportunity and achievement. If you feel it and truly believe it, you can indeed achieve it. Your thoughts are not just temporary entities. They are the seeds that can grow into a forest of success, cementing the idea that thoughts are things. Chapter 2. Desire. Chapter 2 of Think and Grow Rich underscores one of the most profound principles, the power of desire. Napoleon Hill proclaims that the starting point of all achievement is a burning desire. It isn't a wish or a dream, but a pulsating desire, transcending the ordinary, which can serve as the engine to success. Hill presents a meticulously designed 6-step method that aids in transforming burning desire into its tangible equivalent riches. The 6 steps highlight the importance of precision, knowing exactly what you want, persistence, continuous effort, and creating a definite plan followed by immediate action. In Hill's perspective, desire is not just a matter of wanting. Unwavering determination ignites the path toward achievement. In essence, desire is the decisive spark that lights the fuse of success. Chapter 3. Faith. In the 3rd chapter of Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill unravels the principle of faith, a profound quality that fuels the journey of success. Hill states that faith is a powerful emotion that transcends the boundaries of the physical world, touching the realm of the infinite. It is not mere hope or belief but an unwavering certainty, an undeniable conviction in attaining one's desires. According to Hill, faith can be induced through affirmation or repeated instructions to the subconscious mind using the principle of autosuggestion. Faith acts as the bridge that connects the conscious mind with the subconscious, allowing positive thoughts to seep into the latter. When faith is blended with the vibration of thought, the subconscious mind instantly picks up the vibration, translates it into its spiritual equivalent, and transmits it to infinite intelligence. This process, when mastered, is the key to manifesting one's desires. Faith is the metaphysical connective tissue between thought and accomplishment, making the unseen seen. Chapter 4. Autosuggestion. Chapter 4 of Think and Grow Rich unfolds the principle of autosuggestion, a psychological technique that Napoleon Hill presents as a conduit between the conscious and subconscious mind. Autosuggestion is a communication medium through which thoughts or desires can be directed and transformed into their physical counterpart. Hill asserts that any idea, plan, or purpose can be placed in the mind through the repetition of thought. This is planting positive reviews, like goals and aspirations, into the subconscious, where they can take root, grow, and eventually materialize. It's the conscious conditioning of the subconscious mind to influence behavior, beliefs, and actions aligning with one's goals. Hill emphasizes that autosuggestion can influence the subconscious mind when utilized effectively with a definite purpose and desire. This technique, thus, arms readers with a tool to mold, manipulate, and harness the subconscious, leveraging its immense potential to achieve success. In short, autosuggestion is a catalyst that turns thoughts into reality, bridging the chasm between desire and attainment. Chapter 5. Specialized Knowledge. In this illuminating chapter of Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill distinguishes between general knowledge and specialized knowledge, affirming that the latter is vital to achieving success. Specialized knowledge refers to the mastery of information and skills in a particular area, forming the backbone of expertise and competence. Hill stresses that knowledge itself isn't power but has the potential to be so. The power emerges when knowledge is organized and put to use in the pursuit of a definite purpose. The accumulation of such knowledge is not an end in itself but a means to an end. Thus, the transformation of knowledge into power requires not just its acquisition but also its practical application. In the modern world, where information is abundant, Hill reminds us of the value of honing and applying specialized knowledge. It's about depth, not just breadth. It's not about knowing a little of everything but mastering one thing that aligns with your unique goal. Therefore, the pursuit of specialized knowledge is the pursuit of a unique key to your treasure of success. Chapter 6. Imagination. In Chapter 6 of Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill introduces us to the creative workshop of our minds, imagination. According to Hill, imagination is the direct pathway to invention, innovation, and individuality. He asserts that all man-made objects, achievements, and circumstances began in the mind as a thought or an idea sparked by the imagination. Hill classifies imagination into two types: synthetic and creative. Synthetic imagination combines established concepts, ideas, or plans into new combinations. This type doesn't create anything new but assembles existing elements differently. On the other hand, creative imagination is the conduit to infinite intelligence, where new ideas and concepts are formed. Imagination serves as the soil where the seeds of desire are sown, cultivated, and nurtured until they bloom into the flower of achievement. It's the force that shapes your reality by letting you visualize your desire as already fulfilled. As such, imagination isn't just about dreaming or inventing but a fundamental process in the blueprint of success. It bridges the abstract, thoughts, ideas, and the concrete, achievement, success. Chapter 7. Organized Planning. Chapter 7 of Think and Grow Rich, titled Organized Planning, elucidates the crucial role of meticulous planning in achieving one's goals. Napoleon Hill underscores that the crystallization of desire into its physical, monetary equivalent can't occur by merely wishing for it. It necessitates a practical and organized plan of action. Hill illustrates the steps for developing a concrete plan, beginning with assembling an intelligent, experienced, mastermind group. The combined knowledge and experience of this group can fuel brainstorming sessions, sparking creative and effective ideas that a single mind might miss. The chapter further delves into the importance of decision-making and persistence in executing these plans. It outlines the significant causes of failure in leadership roles, offering an introspective guide to avoid these pitfalls. The significance of a well-crafted, clear, and compelling mission statement is also emphasized as part of a strategic plan. In essence, organized planning forms the blueprint of success, transforming ethereal desires into substantial realities. It's a potent reminder that failing to plan is planning to fail, emphasizing the need for a strategy that navigates one's course to success. Chapter 8. Decision. Chapter 8 of Think and Grow Rich, titled Decision, is a compelling dive into the defining role of decisiveness in attaining success. Napoleon Hill highlights that the world's most successful people are characterized by the habit of reaching decisions promptly and changing them, if at all, very slowly. Hill contends that indecision breeds doubt, leading to fear and, ultimately, a state of drift or inaction. Conversely, making decisions swiftly and firmly shuts the door to fear and opens the way to confidence and action. One of the most intriguing aspects of this chapter is the study of several hundred people who had accumulated fortunes well beyond the $1 million mark. Hill noted that everyone had the habit of making decisions promptly. This is in stark contrast to people who have yet to succeed, who, without exception, have a habit of reaching decisions, if at all, very slowly and of changing these decisions quickly and often. In essence, this chapter puts forth a compelling argument. Decision-making is more than a cognitive process, it's a critical determinant of one's ability to achieve success. As such, decision is not just a chapter but a pivotal turning point that can transform a dreamer into an achiever. Chapter 9. Persistence. In Chapter 9 of Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill unpacks the indispensable quality of persistence in the journey to success. Hill presents persistence as the sustained effort necessary to induce faith, stressing that it can transform defeat into victory and dreams into realities. Hill deems persistence as the power that keeps you going long after others have given up. It's the quality that allows you to stand firm in the face of obstacles, to keep pushing, to keep striving, and ultimately, to transform desire into its tangible form. This chapter expounds upon the vital factors that cultivate persistence: definiteness of purpose, desire, self-reliance, definiteness of plans, accurate knowledge, cooperation, willpower, and habit. It further provides a self-analysis questionnaire for individuals to assess their persistence quotient, thereby nurturing self-awareness. In essence, in Hill's perspective, persistence is not just about dogged determination or tenacity, it's the fuel that powers the journey from desire to achievement. It's the resilient thread weaving through the fabric of success, making persistence a virtue and necessity for those who dare to think and grow rich. Chapter 10. Power of the Mastermind. In Chapter 10 of Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill brings forth the principle of the mastermind, the synergy of efforts directed towards a common purpose. A mastermind, according to Hill, is a coordination of knowledge and effort, in a spirit of harmony, between two or more people to attain a definite purpose. Hill emphasizes that it's through the blending of multiple minds that an individual may borrow and use the education, experience, influence, and capital of others. This cooperative endeavor creates a collective wisdom more significant than the sum of its parts. Further, Hill explains that a mastermind group can provide creative thought and energy, encouraging, uplifting, and driving each member towards their goals. It's the key to gaining infinite intelligence, allowing one to tap into knowledge and ideas beyond one's limited personal experience. The power of the mastermind encapsulates the idea that, together we are stronger. It's an acknowledgement that the journey to success doesn't have to be solitary but can be traveled in the company of other like-minded individuals, contributing to each other's growth and success. Chapter 11, The Mystery of Sex Transmutation. In Chapter 11 of Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill explores the intriguing concept of sex transmutation. According to Hill, sex transmutation converts sexual energy into other forms of constructive energy, an idea grounded in psychoanalysis. Hill proposes that sexual energy is the most powerful of human desires. When properly harnessed and redirected along other lines of creative effort, it can act as a driving force in attaining one's goals. Hill suggests that great leaders, inventors, artists, and entrepreneurs have unconsciously harnessed this energy to fuel their success. This chapter, though controversial due to its subject matter, reinforces the idea that passion, in its many forms, can be channeled into an intense drive for achievement. It's not about suppressing or negating sexual energy but understanding, harnessing, and channeling this potent force into a vehicle for personal and professional success. In essence, the mystery of sex transmutation is a powerful testament to the transformative power of human energy. It's a reminder that success isn't just about the mind but also the raw, potent forces fueling human passion and creativity. Chapter 12, The Subconscious Mind. In Chapter 12 of Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill explores the fascinating realm of the subconscious mind. He illustrates the subconscious mind as a field where our thoughts, desires, and experiences are sown and from which they germinate into our reality. Hill describes the subconscious mind as a connecting link between the finite mind of man and infinite intelligence. It is the medium through which one may draw upon the forces of infinite intelligence at will. It contains a field of consciousness wherein every impulse of thought that reaches the objective mind through any of the five senses is classified and recorded. This chapter underscores that the subconscious mind takes orders in a spirit of absolute faith and acts upon those orders, translating them into their physical equivalent. It communicates its intelligence to the conscious mind through the imagination and works best when the conscious mind is vibrant with health and the body is relaxed. In essence, the subconscious mind emphasizes that harnessing the power of the subconscious is crucial for achieving one's desires. This chapter guides tapping into our mind's vast potential, urging us to plant seeds of positive thought, nourish them with faith, and reap the success that ensues. Chapter 13, The Brain. In Chapter 13 of Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill delves into the marvels of the human brain. Hill describes the brain as a complex broadcasting and receiving station for the vibration of thought, highlighting its ability to process and transform thoughts into tangible outcomes. Hill explains that every human brain is capable of picking up vibrations of thought which are being released by other brains, thus leading to the exchange of knowledge and ideas. He also elucidates on the concept of creative imagination, where the brain, acting as a receiver, can draw upon the forces and knowledge in the ether, aligning with the theory of collective consciousness. Additionally, this chapter underlines that the brain becomes more receptive to thought vibrations, correlating with the intensity of one's emotions. This idea ties back to earlier chapters, reinforcing the power of desire, faith, and the subconscious mind in influencing the brain's receptivity. Essentially, the brain is a testament to our cognitive power and potential. It serves as a reminder that our brains are not just organs but dynamic tools that can be leveraged to foster creativity, harness wisdom, and, ultimately, manifest success. Chapter 14, The Sixth Sense. In Chapter 14 of Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill presents the intriguing concept of the sixth sense. This chapter uncovers the realm of the supernatural, exploring a sense that goes beyond the ordinary five. According to Hill, the sixth sense is the faculty of creative imagination. Through this sense, infinite intelligence may, and will, communicate voluntarily, without any effort from, or demands by, the individual. This chapter is the culmination of the previous chapters and can only be fully understood or utilized by mastering the preceding principles. Hill presents the sixth sense as a spiritual radar, providing flashes of insight, inspiration, or intuition beyond our ordinary cognitive capabilities. Hill also recounts his experiences with the sixth sense, reinforcing its power. However, he acknowledges that the sixth sense is not something that can be turned on and off at will. It often comes as a still, small voice or gut feeling and typically occurs when the conscious mind is at rest or is vibrating at a high rate, as for instance, in response to strong emotions. In essence, the sixth sense is a potent reminder of the untapped power within us. It's an invitation to look beyond the visible, to listen to our intuition, and to trust in our capacity to tap into a reservoir of infinite intelligence. It is the ultimate testament to the extraordinary power of the human mind. Chapter 15: How to Outwit the Six Ghosts of Fear. In the final chapter of Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill exposes the six ghosts of fear as significant barriers to realizing one's full potential. As identified by Hill, these ghosts are the fears of poverty, criticism, ill health, loss of love, old age, and death. Hill argues that fear is a state of mind, and it is subject to control and direction. He urges readers to self-analyze to uncover any hidden fears they may have and to understand their debilitating effects. Hill insists that these fears are primarily psychological and can, therefore, be controlled by altering one's mind. He provides practical guidance to overcome these fears, suggesting an inventory of personal fears, self-affirmations, and clear, actionable steps toward realizing one's life purpose. By doing so, one can convert the energy used in fear into persistence and determination to succeed. How to Outwit the Six Ghosts of Fear is a potent reminder that fear, a common human experience, does not have to define our lives. It serves as a roadmap to overcoming fear and reclaiming the power it often usurps, thus empowering readers to stride boldly toward their goals. This chapter concludes, Think and Grow Rich, on an uplifting note, reaffirming Hill's message that success is attainable by anyone ready to think and grow rich. Conclusion: Think and Grow Rich doesn't merely aim at aiding individuals in amassing wealth. It strives to unlock a revolution within the reader. This is not just a book but a powerful catalyst that can spark a transformation, turning the mundane into extraordinary. It equips readers with the mindset, tools, and roadmap to riches. Not solely material wealth but the treasure of self-actualization, personal satisfaction, and unparalleled success. This book has a simple yet profound message. Within you lies the power to think and create the life you desire. After all, richness starts within your thoughts, and Napoleon Hill offers you the key to that treasure chest. For your regular dose of motivation, inspiration, and insightful book reviews, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications.